Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Sushant. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. I make videos on photography, videography, lifestyle, and college. So if you guys found any of that stuff interesting, make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button so you guys get updated of when I release any new content. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how you guys can budget and save the most money you can while you're in college. So the first and most important thing to do while you're in college is to create a budget or a plan. So it's really important to know how much you're spending every month on textbooks, food, clothes, or even entertainment, or just going out in general. So what I would recommend is to create an Excel spreadsheet or find an app on the App Store that can create a budget for you. So once you find your way to make a budget or a plan, make sure to go over it with somebody you know that has expertise in this area, maybe like your parents or other friends that have already created their budgets. You want to do this just so you know that you're not overspending or being way too frugal with your money, because you do need to eat healthy. You don't want to be eating like McDonald's every day for your food. So make sure to go over this with your parents or somebody you know that you trust, and they can help you out a lot. So the second thing I want to talk about is how you should get a job. You want to make sure that you can provide for yourself and have a sustainable income while you're in college, whether it be an on-campus job or off-campus job. So the two options for this are to work at like a retail store or something that doesn't really develop your skills as much, like H&M, Urban Outfitters, or like JCPenney, some clothing store, food store, or food area. Or another thing you can do is to try to find an internship that will help you develop your skills at the same time as you making money. Also, having an internship helps you find what you want to do in the future. For example, I actually work at like a real estate firm and I do the marketing for them, and it's really helping me see if I want to do marketing or not in the future as my career. Or another thing you can do is try to be your own entrepreneur. Try to flip things, resell things, become a photographer, videographer. Try to build your own businesses if you want. Everybody has their own skills that they're really good at, and if somebody does tell you that you're really good at drawing things or art, try to develop those skills even more and do them by yourself, do them in your free time, and try to sell them later on. You're definitely not going to see a lot of money come in immediately, but over time, as your skills develop and you keep doing this for a long period of time, you're going to see that you're going to start making a lot more money and that your business is going to start to scale. Something I do recommend that anybody can just start off with is a flipping and reselling market. So how you can start off doing flipping and reselling is by going on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist and try to find really cheap things that you know you can sell for more on eBay. And if you go on the bottom left on eBay, you're going to see that there's like a sold items option. And then if you click that, you're going to be able to see all the prior listings that were sold and for how much money they were sold for. This is going to give you a good estimate of what you can sell for and what you have to look for when trying to buy these items from Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. So the next tip that I have for you guys is to get a student credit card, or the one I have, the Discover It student card. So the one I have is the Discover It student card, which gives 5% on any items that they say per quarter. So for example, the Discover card gives 5% cash back on grocery stores from January to March, gas stations, Ubers, and Lyfts from April to June, restaurants from July to September, and Amazon.com from October to December. And honestly, that October to December period is perfect just because we're buying a lot of things for Christmas during this period of time, and having 5% cash back on Amazon is just perfect. But honestly, that's not even it. At the end of the year, they still give you 1% cash back on everything else. And after 1 year is completed, they're going to give you back double of what you had in the cashback bonus. So for example, if I had $100 in cashback bonus from just me buying things for the 1% and the 5%, they would give me back another $100 at the end of the year. And another thing this card provides is the student bonus for having good grades. And I know a lot of other credit card companies do this for their student cards, but if you have something above like a 3.0, they're going to give you an extra $20 for the year. And this is just like a little nice bonus that you can get at the end of the year. It doesn't mean a lot since it's only $20, but I mean, it's better than just having nothing. And the next tip I have for you guys is to not buy things you don't even need. So even if a new phone, game, watch, or other accessories that you really like comes out, don't get it immediately without doing a lot of research and seeing that you really need this. You need to make sure to have that minimalist mentality as you're in college and just buy things that you really need. For example, if like a new Apple Watch comes out tomorrow and it's like $400 that you have to drop on it, I wouldn't pick it up right away after doing a lot of research and seeing that you really need it and that you really want it. So what I actually do is to gift myself items once I actually reach one of my goals. For example, I'm thinking about once this channel hits 100 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and get myself a new camera so I can make these videos better, and just for my own self. So you can try doing that in college by making your semester GPA goal to be like a 3.5, 3.8, something like that. And if you do hit that point, get yourself an Apple Watch, get yourself whatever you want. And I think this is perfect because you have a nice incentive to make you work harder towards your goals, whether it being school or photography, whatever it is. and then you can gift yourself whatever you want at the end of the time, and you're gonna be really happy with how hard you worked, and now that you have the item, you're gonna be happy with that itself. So the next tip I have for you guys is to find off-campus housing or just live at home if you live really close by. So for me personally, I actually live only 20 minutes away from Rutgers, so I just chose to live home with my parents for my sophomore and junior year of college. For my freshman year, I did decide to live on campus just because I wanted the entire college experience of, going out, meeting people. Because I feel like if you're at home for your first year of college, you're not going to be able to make as many friends as you possibly can. And another thing I believe is that the friends you make the first year of college are probably the ones that you're going to hang out with for the rest of your college experience. So if your parents do live really far away from the college you go to, and you still already live on campus but want to save more money, something I recommend is getting a bunch of friends and finding a house to live together off campus. So off-campus housing is really good if you want to save money. It comes down to like $400 or $500 here at Rutgers, or a little bit more if you want a nicer place. But the best thing about it is that you can be with all your friends in a house and have all the freedom you want. So another great thing of living on an off-campus house is that you're able to cook at the kitchen there. And this is another way of just eating a lot healthier and saving so much more money than having a meal plan. I know that at Rutgers, a meal plan comes out to like $11 to $15-ish based on the meal plan you get per meal. And that's honestly insane. That's such a high price. And if you do go out and cook yourself, you can have meals for like $2 to like $5, $6 if you do make it yourself. So honestly, I would consider both of these living at home with your parents if you do live close by, or finding an off-campus house, as long as it doesn't affect your schoolwork or your productivity. So I hope you guys learned a lot today about saving and budgeting your money while being in college. So if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe and that like button. And anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.